dreamt about this day for so many years, and I could have never, ever said that this is the way that it was gonna. I could have never imagined that it would happen at the National Archives with President Obama, with Deputy Secretary of Homeland Security Alejandro Mayorkas, and with 30 other fellow Americans.
When did you find out?
About this?
Yeah.
Well, when I went to my citizenship interview, my naturalization interview, at the end, he said, I'm gonna recommend you for approval. And then he gave me a document that said that I was invited to the special ceremony at the National Archives, but I didn't know that the president was gonna be here. And then I read about it.
We don't simply welcome new immigrants. We don't simply welcome new arrivals. We are born of immigrants. That is who we are. Immigration is our origin story. And for more than 2 centuries, it's remained at the core of our national character. It's our oldest tradition. It's who we are. It's part of what makes us exceptional.
It's so important that we are reminded about who we are at a time when other people are using hateful rhetoric and are instilling fear across the United States to try to sort of take us off the path that we're always on, right? That we welcome immigrants, that we are a nation of immigrants. She's the reason I'm fighting hard every day, and people like her, because Chela represents what is best about our country, and I want more people to have this opportunity in this moment.
That I will perform work of national importance under civilian direction when required by the law, and that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion. Let me be the first to congratulate all of you as new United States citizens.
When you're an undocumented person, you have to rely on third parties a lot for very basic things. And so I remember we needed to get a car, and we had to beg someone and find someone who could get our car and register a car and give us insurance. And often you have to pay a little bit more to make that happen. I think the hardest thing and the hardest reality is that watching our parents and their dreams, and for my mother, Chela, her dream has been to be able to go back to Peru and care for my grandparents. And we lost my grandmother 2 years ago. And my grandfather was in the hospital this weekend in the ICU, in the intensive care unit. And so I get to petition for my mother now. And that is something that I've been dreaming about for a long time. So we've been working on her paperwork, and I'm gonna submit her paperwork so that she will get to do this soon.